I study here in the school since babies, and I like this school very much, and I think it is a very good school, one of the best in Goiânia, because it has good books for you to read, has a lot of subjects, all the subjects you need in MEC, and has a big library, a big lab, a robotics team, and 2 courts, very big school, and I think I studied a lot here. I've only learned English in this school. I think my English is good.
I learned English in the school. I am in the school since the babies when I was 2 years old, and the English was always good. I like the school because of that, and I almost do English in another school. I have English lessons every day.
I started studying here on the 6th grade. I think the positive point of speaking English nowadays, it's because in the future we will need for our works and jobs, and it can help us. I feel more comfortable at school because here I acclimated speaking English with my friends and teachers, and outside I feel a little bit ashamed.
Well, I started studying in my school when I was 2 years old, and I've been learning English since then. Last year I went to the British English Olympics. I went to England in a group of 20 people, and we were participating in this competition, and it was a wonderful experience. Every time I went to Orlando, I speak with other people in the shops and things like that. When I get lost, I also ask for information. I ask help to find my parents. I ask for the price of the things I'm going to buy. Oh, I've never studied English anywhere else than the school. I've always been here, never studied anywhere else. The school has a very important part of my English. My mom speaks English, and she kind of helped me when I needed it, but it was most the school, because the school has very good teachers, it has native teachers.
Well, I studied English since I was little. My mother always made me practice. She always put me to watch English movies, also always with Portuguese subtitles, never a Portuguese speaking. But when I lived in the United States, I went there little. Then I learned how to speak English. I got fluency. I spoke like them. They even included me in the group, their society. Like I was included as I knew, so I was part of it. And then when I came back, I came here to the school. I'm thankful for the school actually, because I got this vocabulary now that I didn't get before, even by living there. I know, like, before I used to write as I feel. Now I know when I'm writing right, because I learned past, I learned participles, I learned everything that English student must know. The school helped me a lot. The school gave me the English that I have today. The school offered me knowledge, and I'm really thankful for that.
I'm here in the school since I was 4, and there's a lot of time, and I really think my English improved a lot. And I thought my English was getting better. This year when I passed at BO audition, it was great for me. This audition was for choosing the students who are going to British English Olympics, most known as BO. On 5th year, I got a good grade at Cambridge exam and was really proud of it.
When I was living in Brasilia, I was in an English school since I was 4 years old. And then I come to live here in Goiânia, and I entered this school because I love talking English. We can practice our English, and the teachers just speak in English with us, and we talk in English.
I am Indian, so I was born with the English, and I always had my parents to teach me, and so now I'm happy to come here and have a school where I can continue my English and I can forget it. Whenever I speak with someone who is not from Brazil, like it feels good that I know how to speak English, so I can talk to them and understand what they say.
I'm here in this school since I was a little baby. At this time of learning, I learned that English can be a very great opportunity to know other people, to play a game that is in English. It's very important for your whole life because you can learn and communicate yourself with another languages and countries, and that's so important.
I study here for about 13 years, and I just study English here at this school, and I've never studied abroad, and my whole English, I think I have to be grateful for my school. I think learning English is very important because, for example, my family, my mother, either my father, they know how to speak English very good as me. So when we travel, I just guide our trips, and I think this is fantastic for me because I'm only 14 years old and I just know how to speak English fluently. And every time I travel, everybody just tells me, "Oh my God, where did you learn how to speak English?" And when I tell them that is in my school that stays in Goiânia, in Brazil, they just don't believe. They just think, "Oh, I never thought that in Brazil people know how to speak English." So I think this is very important. To know English is very important for your kid and for everybody. So my English can provide me many different experiences. One example is that this year I went to BIO. I went to an English competition in England, in London, and I think it was very good for me, and I went without my parents, just with my friends and the school. I'm very thankful for the school because I think all my English, they just teach me, all my teachers since today, and I think this is very important for me. I'm just going to the 9th year next year, and I think to leave the school and to don't come every day at 7 o'clock just having an English classes every day, I think I'm going to miss this a lot, and I'm just thankful for the school. So thank you, school!
I'm here in the school since I was a baby, so I started learning English from 2 years old, and the English that I learned here gave me opportunities, and one of that was in 2012 when I studied abroad. I went to another country and I realized that my English was good comparing to other people from other countries. I'm so happy to study here in Escola Internacional de Goiânia.